Hello there, beautiful people. I'm back. We're gaming it out today, having a little bit more fun, playing some more Flight Simulator, and boy, I found something crazy interesting in Flight Simulator. Before we get started with that, hey, big thanks to our channel members. Well, I'd love to thank our channel members, but it's not popping up. Why is it not popping up? It always pops up. Well, I've apparently triggered something. Can't tell what. I'm missing a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Big thanks to our channel members. Anyone who's paying my Legacy Historians, deeply appreciate them. Work just... Oh, wait. Here. Is this it? Ah, there we go. Presticle 1137, Sean Hamm, and Tony. I deeply appreciate all my amazing friends who support the channel financially. For all the crazy nonsense that I do. Deeply appreciate that. 7 different YouTube channels. Each one covers a different part of my ADHD lifestyle. You can go and check those out later. And, of course, I am not a licensed therapist, just a previous youth pastor with way too much advice to give. You've been warned. Okay? Now, let's get to the point. I've been playing this game all day. Like, nonstop all day. I'm getting a little tired, but it's cool. This is another... I'm getting a little tired of the Cessna 172 Skyhawk, but I want you to look at how much money I am charging to do this flight. 35,200 credits. I was scrolling through missions. All of these skydiving missions, they're each like 3,000 credits, 3,800. And then I saw this one, 35,200 credits. There's something seriously wrong with this number. It would pay for like 2 of my certs easily. So even though I do not desire to do another skydiving cert, guess what? We're doing it. Not a cert, but another job. We're doing this. I'm taking Ahmed Pope flying. It's happening right now. All right, so this is over at Wolf Creek. I don't know where it is in the States or whatnot. But this is happening right now. And we're going to make sure nothing goes wrong because I want every penny. I'm sorry, what? Are we really on a hill right now? We're on a hill. That can't be good. Okay. So, no idea why this seems dangerous to be on a hill like this, but we're going to... I'm just very weirded out by the price of this and wonder what's going to happen. And frankly, at the price tag, I hope something happens. Because it does not make sense at all. And frankly, I'd like a little adventure. Okay. And this is totally on a hill. I mean, like, this is a severely crazy hill here. I'm scared to even pull out of the parking lot. That guy over there can't even get up the hill. Zach Point oh is in the house. Dad joke connoisseur. Or even his wine tastes like lemons. All right. Like I said, very severely weirded out by this one. But we're going to find out here in a second if it's just a fluke, a lucky job, or something crazy is going to happen. I don't know. But we've gotten everything looked up. Let's go ahead and get our people on board, and we'll get started.
3 in 57935. Clear to board, eyes. order that we discussed at the clubhouse. Understood? Good.
Seriously, the plane's leaning. Leaning! All right. All right, let's put that one on. And all right.
Pilot, please welcome aboard our 2 skydivers of the day. Give them the royal treatment. They're prepped and set for the big leap. Let's do this, guys.
Third
We're counting on you to make this a fantastic jump.
for 35,000.
Your turn to steal the show.
Thank you. For 35,000 bucks, I'll kiss their toes. I don't know. Zach Bueno says he doesn't want to see the toe kissing. Got it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is happening.
Mike Tango 86 traffic. Cessna November 57935 is taxiing to runway 22. Mike Tango 86.
All right. Let's go.
Is everyone ready to go? Love it. So, important reminder. We're here to have fun, but your security is our priority. So listen to what I say at all times. Michael, your helmet seems a bit loose. Can you fix it? Yeah, like this. Pull the strap on. Fine.
Oh, man, we're rolling. Like, we're coasting down this hill. Crazy. All right.
Mike Tango 86 traffic. Cessna November 57935. Taking off runway 22. South departure. Mike Tango 86.
Okay. Which way out? Guess I'm gonna have to. No idea. So, best guess it is. Take off runway 22. I think I went the wrong way. Initial climb over there? No, this might be 22. Hang on. This is ridiculous. No, I think this is runway 36. I might need to go the other way. Brakes, brakes, brakes. I don't know. I'm just doing this. I'm doing it. Rebel. I feel like this is runway 36, but who's counting? All right. Hang on tight, boys and girls.
Just a quick heads up. Your drop axis today is into the wind, heading 171 degrees true. Current on-site speed is 6 knots. I've uploaded all the up-to-date data onto your map, just in case. Keeping an eye on everything from here. See you soon, everyone.
Alrighty, boys and girls. Let's go flying. And why are we turning so much? Let me hang a Louis and see if our initialization is over here. Which is totally cheating, but I'm doing it. I have no visual, so if at first you don't succeed, press a couple buttons, which is exactly what we're going to do. Autopilot is on with navigation. All right, 13,000. All right. VS, we are going up. Okay. Hopefully we'll start lining up with a few things. Now, let's start looking at our controls. Pull this back to the green. We're full throttle, 2,400 RPM. We're maxed out. We're on our way. All right, hopefully we'll be turning here because we're trying to get to FPL 001, and on our system here, FPL 001 is behind us? That's FPL 001. Oh, you turning? No? All right. I'm not going to lie. I'm very confused. Is our nav on? Nav is on. Everything's on. Everything's on. I'm going to make some executive decisions, I guess. Heading bug back around to point at 001. I might be flying this manually for whatever reason. All right. Well, we're not doing too bad here. Now we're about to do bad. What's going on? Yeah, I know. Hang on, I'm looking. This is the problem. Are we actually going to fall out of the sky here or what? All right. Don't overdo it now. There you go, 200 feet. You're in my way. I can't see the stupid gates that I hate so much. All right, those are them. Which I'm assuming is the same thing as that line right there. Which we'll be coming over to here in a little bit. Let me get this zoomed out enough so I can see what's going on there. Oh, GPS took over. Okay. I didn't choose that, but if it's doing its job, I'm okay with that. We'll see what happens. If it lines us up... I don't know. What are you doing? All right, I think it's lining us up with 000, which I'm okay with as long as it turns.
Getting super cold now. Don't worry, it's not that chilly out.
Didn't realize my flaps were still down. There we go. That'll help us with speed. Fuel flow is good. RPM is good. 97 knots. We're slow, but we're going. All right, we need to start turning here in a second. To start our first waypoint. Yep, we're turning. Excellent. All right, smooth sailing up to our jump point.
Would have been a shame missing this spot.
There we go. Now we're lining up. All right, checking out my stats here. I'm seeing that we're supposed to be at 14,000 feet. We're set for 13.9. Close enough. I'm a rebel on a mission to do nothing but complain. It's a good thing for me. All right. And so far, we're well ahead of everything. So we're doing 100 knots. Let's go ahead and make that 300 feet per minute. So far, so good. So, how you doing, guys? My dogs are barking again. Boy, they're barking a lot. You know what? I'll be right back. This plane can handle itself for a minute. Let's put $35,000 on the line. I'll be right back. And that's why you use autopilot. Why do we have a caution? Low fuel and left. All right. There we go. Select from both. All right. So far, we're looking pretty kosher. We are ahead of procedure. Continuing on our merry way. All right, I see the turnaround point. Thankfully, we won't have to do anything. GPS handles all of it. And yes, we can fast forward through this, but I want every credit of that 35,000 bucks that I can get. Because it seems so fake as it is. I want it all. I want it all. And I'll be patient for it, sort of. All right. So exciting. Which one of these screens can I play Stardew Valley on, huh? Didn't I try that before? Didn't I do a flight where I also tried to play Stardew Valley on the same... I could totally boot up a separate computer or even do my phone. Oh, now I'm just being a lazy bum, but I have a thought. Oh, that'd be funny. I'm good. Had to turn on the air conditioning a little. Yeah, I guess. I mean, up north, it's still pretty cool. Our house stays at around 69 degrees, 69, 70-ish. So there's not any need for the AC yet, but we're getting there. It won't take long. I had a capture card that was meant to plug specifically into my phone, or I have a Type-C to HDMI cable that I could plug into my mixer. What do I set the max to in the summer? I think 68 is our max during the summer. 67, 68. Oh, I'm hoping I can find this thing. That would be funny. It'd be really funny. Hold tight. I'll be right back. Looks like we're going to start our turn here in a few seconds. But yeah, no, I got a funny idea, but I got to find the cable for it. Feel like I'm sensitive to heat. Oh man, I am so sensitive to heat. But everyone thinks my AC temp setting is high. I set it to 77. 77 sounds warm to me. That sounds super warm to me. Okay, so here's the theory. I have a capture card here that is made to capture footage from my phone. Okay, it's basically a Type-C to Type-C. So if I can figure out where to plug this in somewhere, and I would like the cable to be able to reach comfortably. And this might mess a few things up, but I'm very curious to try it. Because it would be funny as heck. Let's see. Let's try this way. Okay. And, whoa. Something happened with the plane. Not sure what that was. Okay. All right, looks like we're turning. All right, so let's boot up my phone. And oh, I'm very curious if this is going to work. This would be hilarious if it did. I think it will. I truly think it will. Let's add a layer. And it's going to be a video device. And whoa. That's not the same one. Nope, that's not it at all. Let's see. Charging, tap for other options. This device. Something's happening. Let's try and refresh it and see what happens. See, nope, that's not it. Virtual camera meld. Huh. It's the... I think that's the phone's, like, internal computer. And I need it to do mirror view. Can't do it while using Samsung DeX. So, let's disconnect. And we're going to go Smart View. Try and plug this in again. Connected to external display. And that's why DeX comes up. DeX is not beneficial to me. And I feel like I've tried this before, and I got it to work. Like, how do we make sure... Oh, I mean, I got a funny idea in my head going here, so... And I know it'll work. Deactivate DeX mode. To turn off Samsung DeX, swipe down with 2 fingers from the top screen to open the quick panel and tap DeX icon to disable it. Oh, is that this one? Yeah, wired DeX. Hey, look at that! Now, this is the one on my phone. And I don't know if there's audio. But still, it's working. I mean, that's funny right there. That's how you kill time. Oh, quite literally in the game too. That's how you kill time. Let me go. Oh, is Bear Country back? Yay! All right. Keenan is back. The man, the myth, the local legend. So excited you bumped into me tonight, dude. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, look at that. We totally got it working. That is hilarious. I'm laughing my head off here that this is actually working. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Does that look... I mean, it looks a little dark. Not sure why that's a little dark. And why it's so... Why it's got the black bars on the top and the bottom. But it's working. That's so funny. Just flying and playing some Stardew, you know. No. My phone's in airplane mode. This is crazy. I need to go inside so I don't get in trouble. Does time go by when you're indoors? Yes, it does. Ah, drat. Okay. I've been thinking about playing some different games on my phone. When are you doing another Minecraft live stream? I saw you did a couple videos. Oh, I haven't in a bit, have I? I swap back and forth between games. I really do. I like the Minecraft. I like it all. I mean, like right here, Stardew Valley, and I've been playing a lot of that. I mean, I'm not even a gamer, but I jump back and forth between games quite randomly. I never know when one's going to be one or the other, and that's the reason why I don't have any viewership, because I don't focus on one. You know, I'm always jumping, and I'm sure that's one of the many, 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 many reasons why no one follows me. But that's my own fault, and I'm okay with it. Let me see here. Does it flip even like that? Oh, it does. That's cool. Sweet. I had a theory in my head of what I was gonna do on here, but I could do Minecraft through my phone too. That'd be funny too. I could even get out the big controller and do it with like the phone. That's crazy. That's so funny. Now people are going to start popping up because I'm playing Stardew Valley on Flight Simulator.
35 Chinook 3. Where's your 2-minute call? Jumpers are in the air without your green light.
I'm sorry, what? We got time yet. We still got to get a long ways over before that happens. Come on. It's honestly fun, though. I think I saw you did song reactions. I know that's pretty big. Arna, definitely have some recommendations of songs if you ever want to do that again. I stopped doing it because I was stealing other people's content to make my content. The reaction stuff is popular and it's easy, but it's also cheap. And if I did it, I would do it over on my other channel. I have 7 different YouTube channels. And so if I did do any music reactions, it would be over on the Legacy Music Studio channel. And usually 90% of the time I would make one of those videos, upload it, and then it would instantly get rejected for copyright infringement, which makes sense. Because even though it's reaction and whatnot, it is copyright infringement. And so I've just played along and been like, you know what, I'm not interested in causing the theft and being the cause of that sort of thing. So I stopped doing it, but I also stopped doing it. I mean, it got boring. And then it got annoying because you do all the work to create it, and then they immediately reject it. You can't get monetization for it, and one thing leads to another. And the hate was real. The hate was so real. People absolutely hate your guts because you're telling them that their band isn't perfect and makes mistakes, or the things that you like about them aren't good enough because those aren't the things that they like about them. And they just, oh man. The hate was so real and intense. Which, I mean, if you're doing it right, hate is normal. You know, like, it comes with the details. But yeah, that was definitely something I noticed very quickly is the haters were vast and pretty rough. No, I didn't mean to do that. No, I didn't mean to do that either. Come on. Am I... Oh, was I just going to put them over here, or did I move them? Because I thought I wanted to move them over here. I think I did. And then maybe I didn't save. There we go. Okay. You know what? If you're going to get popular, you're going to get hate. I mean, that is a given. You will get trounced, and it's real. It's very real. You need to expect that people are going to hate your guts. And that comes with the territory of getting there. Here's the problem, though. I'm okay with that if I did it through my own popularity. I'm okay with that if I earned that. But if I am just hated because of stealing other people's content, you know, or people come to the channel just to protect their guys, and they're not there to give me a little credit for my efforts, then it's all fake anyway. And I just noticed that right off the bat, where it's like, I want to be known for my work. I want to be known for being smart in what I offer and what I bring to the table. And anyone who comes into the channel is here only to protect their people. They're not here to celebrate any of the knowledge that I brought to the table. It sounds very selfish, but it's the truth. It's a weird truth, but know your value, be that value, and then realize how, if you're a guide and you're out doing your guiding thing, you don't want people freaking out about how beautiful the deer was that they saw in Montana, when deer are all over the place, and that's very normal, nothing special, nothing unusual. And you go and you save one of them from breaking their leg, and at the end of the day, they go, oh my gosh, those deer were amazing. And you're going, well, what about me, who just saved you and carried you out and called life flight and helped you escape from a dangerous situation? Don't I have value? You know, that kind of a mindset. It's a really good take. Definitely commend you for doing your thing and not falling into the popularity of doing things you don't want to do. And I will forever not be seen because of it. But that's okay. That's all right. I think in a certain way, maybe God has done that on purpose, because maybe I wouldn't handle it as well as I think I would. Who knows? This phone thing is doing cool. This is fun. But at the same time, I'm very distracted. So I want to do this, but I also don't like how dark it is on the screen, because I feel like that's way darker than it should be. But that's pretty cool that that works. I want to figure out how the audio would work, though. Oh, we're ready to jump. Okay. Let's see here. Align, set altitude to 39. We're there. Set speed to 72. We got to pull back on our speed a little bit. So tell me about your guiding stuff, man. What are you doing? You said you were guiding and then you were working with your dad. What do you do with your dad? All right. Oh, we got to come back to 72. All right. So we're level. Aligned to wind. Allowed to jump.
Go. Say hi to the cloud for me, guys.
All right, here go our jumpers.
Time to say goodbye. How good. See you back at the ranch.
Good luck. All right. Now it's time to do the thing. Now, can I just let this thing fly itself back in? I'm kind of wondering about that. Let's go ahead and say jumpers away. Get our throttle back up.
57935.
Great job.
Divers away.
Can't wait to get the guys' feedback. 5 on 5. Can you beat you landing time today, buddy?
I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm going to let this thing do itself, though, and see if it follows its own way down. That'd be cool. Okay, that's really, let's see. I really want to get into reacting to music, so if you ever wanted to do a collab together, of course I would. Would love to react to some songs, but totally understand. No, I mean, here's the thing. I work great with other people. I work great doing stuff together with people. I love partnering with people to do things, so of course I'm interested in that. Guiding's been great. Doing what I love, but also learning a lot has been great. I love being outdoors and looking and hunting for animals. That's very cool. Do you have a camera? Are you doing any kind of video stuff? I mean, like, you being out in the wild, that's stuff I mean, your phone can capture good stuff too, but like, there's a lot of potential of things that you could do. And if you want to get into reactions and things like that, there's logistics involved of, you know, creating those videos, creating that content and stuff. So I'm curious to see what your game plan is, if you have one, on how you would go about doing that, or if you create any content on your guiding trips that help you market yourself or whatnot. I'm the guy who helps people figure out what they got to do. I'm the guy who figures out what everyone else is doing or what they should be doing. All right, so let's do that. Throttle back. I feel like that's much further back than I intend to go, but we'll see. That's not that far away. Then for my dad, it's hot seat pressure washers where I work, salesman and mechanic. Oh, okay. Great working for my dad. I've gotten into videoing, not gotten into videoing for guiding, but I definitely think that would be really, I would assume, really good idea. And it's not hard to do. It's not hard to film the things that you're doing, and then you just got to learn how to edit stuff together to make that a reality. But it's something that, I mean, especially if you want to make a name for yourself in things, and you got to start a channel and focus on your channel and create the content and stuff. There's a reality to all of it, but it's a very doable reality. Okay, we're not dropping it all here. Why not? Altimeter is on. Altimeter now down to... We got to get down fast. So let's do 9,000 feet. And let's vertical sync. Here we go. Cool thing to add on to what I'm doing. More into filming with my spotting scope. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Do you already do that? Because that would be really awesome if you get stuff like that. That's really popular, actually. There's a lot of good footage for that kind of stuff. There we go. How's our speed? It's doing okay. It's not miserable. I wouldn't mind to pull that back a little bit so we don't race up on our airport without being prepared. Well, I know I have a spotting scope. It's not a powerful one, but it's got a mount where you can put your phone on it and shoot through it. And it's not great. It's not like shooting through a proper camera and a proper lens, but it's good enough to show people some pretty cool stuff at a pretty cool distance. All right, how are we looking here? It's worth doing. What's the long-term game plan? All right, now we're getting somewhere. Let's see, 9,000 feet. We're almost there already. So let's drop that down to 7,000. V-sync on, and let's crank it lower. All right, we're a little fast. Didn't realize my black screen was still here from my cell phone. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Honestly, keep doing that. Moving up in my dad's company. Hopefully within the next 3 years, move into a house with my girlfriend. Hopefully future wife. Time will tell. Then just keep living my best life. All right, I got you. What's your girlfriend like to do? How old are you now? I feel like you'd be 19, early 20s. She likes to hunt, camp, breed, really smart. She's in school to become a PA. Oh, that's cool. 21, cool, man. Oh, you're so young and you got so much wonderful life ahead of you. That's what they all say, right? Hang in there. Life does fly by. Just enjoy it. All right, and then VSync is back on. And let's get this nose pointed down again. There we go. All right. Maybe it's time to turn off the autopilot and bring this in. Autopilot off. All right. Let's see what happens. What's it like working with your dad? Got really into music. My favorite music group has been a great help in my life. Listening to them honestly makes everything better. All right, see you later, Zach. What band is that? Which band you like listening to? Where's this runway at? There it is. Ooh, it's gonna be a rough landing. Look at how tiny that runway is.
Mike Tango 86 traffic. Cessna November 5, 735 is on final. Runway 22 to land. Mike Tango 86.
Come on, get over the hill, get over the hill. All right, throttle out. And let's see if we can get on the ground here. Flare, baby, flare. Oh, dude.
Slow. You know it's all about being fast, right?
Dude, I followed the time to get here. Like, don't you judge me. You don't know what it's like to fly an airplane. Oh man, it's gonna be so hard to park.
Mike Tango 86 traffic. Cessna November 57935 is taxiing to parking. Mike Tango 86.
Oh crud! Oh crud! Oh crud! Oh!
Session. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Woo! Oh my word. Okay. Let's see. What's it like working with your dad? Kind of nerdy, but that's okay. Working with my dad has been good. Learning a lot from him and learning new things about him as a person is really awesome, and growing our relationship as son. That's good. Excellent. And dad also has, as boss and employee, my favorite group is Rush. Rush, huh? I haven't heard of Rush. How do we do? B ranking. Decent time? Are you serious? Well, we better make the money. Because there's good money in that. Huh? 32.30 when the overall price was like 30. Okay, that one was a glitch then. That was such a glitch, and I'm ticked because such a glitch. I am so unhappy with that. Let's see if there's anywhere else that did that. That said $35,000. See, look at this. 35,200 credits. That's what I did. There is no reason that I shouldn't have that. Ridiculous. So there is a typo in that job for sure. Now, 7,590. Let's try this one. All right. Susan's booked a skydiving jump for her loved one's birthday. All right, let's try it. I'll be honest with you. My main thing about reactions that I did and content I create, my content is clean. I don't do foul language. I don't listen to stuff that has foul language in video and things like that. So I don't know Rush, but if it's like clean content, clean music, clean lyrics and things like that, then I'm interested. But it is one of those things where, unfortunately, it limits what I can actually review. And that was also one of the things where, when I was doing it, I had to say, nope, sorry, can't do that one. Nope, sorry, because I'd have to look at the lyrics for each and every one of them and be like, no, sorry, that doesn't meet the requirements of the channel that I do or whatnot. So I limit myself for the sake of trying to be do the right thing. Let's see, Alt-N. They're most clean you can go. Here's 70s rock group. That's cool. Very cool. All right, let's try this again. And this time I'm just going to dive. I mean, like when I get to the end of this, I'm just diving.
You have 2 skydivers on board. Let's give them the thrill of a lifetime.
A thrill of the lifetime.
Hang on tight.
Oh, let me make sure my wife is okay.
To remember, I want to see smiles on those rock star faces when we're back here.
All right. Making sure my wife is on her way home, so I wanted to make sure that she is safe to get home. So, okay. Let's get that pulled up. Where is my... Where's my runway? Oh. Announce takeoff.
Mike 26 traffic, Cessna November 5 4607.
There it is.
Runway 26, west departure, Mike 26.
All right. Well, since I don't visibly see anything to tell me where to go, oh gosh. There is something up ahead that looks like a runway, but oh my word. What is this? I do a lot of different music. My personal favorite is I'm just gonna take off. I have no idea what I'm doing. Please don't crash, 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 please don't crash.
Hey, buddy. Are you okay with the flight path and all?
Alright, hang on a sec. Let me get my bearings here.
Drop axis today is into the wind, heading 301 degrees true. Current on-site speed is 0 knots.
Okay, let me...
Monitoring everything from here. Have a nice flight, guys.
Alright, and then we're gonna go altimeter. And we're gonna set this to 14,000. 86, 80, 90. 1, 2, 3, 14,000. Perfect. And then we need to do VS on. And... Alright. We should be on our way here. No, come on, come on. I'm aware. There you go. Don't overdo it now. We're doing fine. Thank you. So music I'm into. I like EDM. EDM especially is my personal favorite. I write a lot of EDM music when I get the chance. And so electronic dance music, melodic house is my favorite out of that. I'm okay with most genres of music. I don't have like a favorite other than dance stuff. I like certain beats. I like a lot of rhythmics. I like a lot of world style music. Old bands like what would be some old bands I like? Genesis, Phil Collins, Peter Gabriel, stuff more like that. There's Yanni. A lot of more specific stuff. Rock is fine. There's nothing wrong with rock, but it's not one I pick for myself for, oh, I got to listen to that kind of stuff. All right, let's pull back on that just a little bit. There we go. That's really cool. Would definitely love to what you think of Rush. Their story, everything about them is great. No hate if you don't end up liking them. Well, I judge everyone equally as best I can. Certainly try to anyway. Certainly try to. All right, hopefully we're on the right track here. Why are we not lined up with our system? All right, let's do heading bug. And let's head back towards here and see if we can get back on track. Yeah, music reactions are fun, and they're not hard to do when you have a system. For me, I need everything to be as little editing as possible. I don't have the time to do editing, and so I try to set up everything just like you do streaming, in such a way where I'd pull up a video, I'd react to it right there in the moment, and then I'd be able to very quickly swap it into production as quickly as possible. And that's just the necessity of how I've had to work in the past and how I work now, just because of my time frame these days. That's why streaming works so well for me. It's not a great way to make content that a lot of people like, but it is a way to make content. So there's a bit too much saturation in the gaming world where I don't really fit anywhere in there. And I think that's why there's not much followership, very little to none. Because there's other people who care far less about morals and obligations and, you know, doing things in a good way. You know, like I love watching Markiplier. I like watching Jacksepticeye and all these things. But these guys, they don't hold their tongue. They don't try to represent anything. They just create their content. And that's fine, but I'm reaching out to a younger generation, a younger market. I used to be a pastor, and I try to set a good standard as best I can. So this is crazy that anyone would be jumping with storm clouds all around like this. And we're probably going to be flying right into them to get up to our height of 14,000 feet. This will be very interesting. In the end, people get to know me and realize that I got a lot of walls and doors that I have to climb through to create what I create. It ends up being more work than it's worth sometimes for most people. Yeah, if we ever did a video in your studio, it'd help out with the production of that center or anything down the line. Definitely think it's really cool. Your videos are just you being yourself. I have no choice. I have no choice. It's the only thing I know how to do. It's the only thing I know how to do. It's the only thing I want to do. I want to be known for me. I don't want to be known for something else. I just want to be known for me. I want to make people laugh. That's all I want. Okay. Let's start getting our heading bug fixed. Oh. Apparently my wife is home. I'm going to go check on her really quick. Make sure she's doing okay. I'll be back in a few minutes. We're going to put this thing in auto flight mode, nav, and hopefully this thing is going to capture this. If not, then this is going to be a weird flight. All right. I hope it catches this navigation. Okay. That looks promising. Okay. I'll be back in a few moments. Oh, looks like we're about to crash. Ha ha ha. How long have I been away? I've been away a little bit. Oh, it crashed already. Well, you know what? Abort. I'm hoping that doesn't go towards my points, but wifey got home. She's always first priority. A game will never beat the priority of taking care of her. Always, always, always. Let's find something better. These jump missions stink. I think I like delivery missions more. I like, let's see. Let's check over here. Yeah, these guys. What are we flying here? Ugh, excuse me. Cub Crafters. How long a flight? 30 minutes? 2,900. I got the hiccups. Let's see. What time is it? 4:40 a.m. to 5 a.m. I'll try it. Why not? 3 times? Go and make some dinner. Yeah, do it. All right. Sounds good, bud. Sounds like a plan. All right. Think I might go grab myself a fresh beverage and then try this again. Good to hear from you, though. Thanks for hanging. We will catch up more later. God bless you, too. All right, friends, listen. Anyone else watching, I will be right back shortly. Yes, I know I just ran away. Wifey comes first. Wifey will always come first. That's how this goes. Before we take off and do this thing, let me go ahead and grab a beverage. I'll be right back, and we'll keep going. Okay, thank you for your patience. If there's anyone in here, I am choosing not to look to see if that's true or not. And we're just going to get into our playtime. Shall we? All right, let's go ahead and scoot past the check-in. Really hoping there's lights on this runway in this airport.
Captain, thanks for being available. I'm Laura, the maintenance supervisor. Glad it's you today, because getting this X-Cub over to Osmal AB is a big deal for us. This aircraft's just been repaired, and the owner needs it flown back to a field near his place. His name's Mark Mean, and he is waiting at the destination to pick it up. Fly safely.
I'll try, but it being this early in the morning... Where's my lights? I can't see anything. Avonic stall start, strobe, nav, landing. Oh, did I just turn them off? I just turned them off. All right. Landing. Oh, thank heavens. Pulse. Oh, don't need that. Okay. Oh, good heavens. I can see where I'm going. All right. Looks like we're about set up. Waypoints are in. Let's go ahead and
Echo Bravo November Mike traffic.
get on our way here.
Oscar Kilo Bravo uniform is taxiing to runway 06 right. Echo Bravo November Mike.
Okay. Let's see what happens if we close. There we go. What am I supposed to do with this? Well, guess that'll have to do then. Okay. Boosh, boosh. See how quick a flight we can make this. This thing moves pretty fast. Okay.
Echo Bravo November Mike traffic. Cub Crafters Oscar Kilo Bravo uniform. Taking off runway 06 right. Departure to the north. Echo Bravo November Mike.
Trying to activate. There we go. Our eye tracking so I can look around because this looks terrible. I can't see a thing. Does that say to go straight? Oh, that is the runway. Okay. 06R, hopefully. All right. Yep, that looks nice. Okay, we're taking off. Here we go. All right. Oh, dear. All right. Like, instantly we're in the air. Good heavens. Okay. Wow. That took no effort at all. All right, come back on my RPM a little bit. Okay. Now, do these Cubs have autopilot? I feel like they do. They do. So let's see what happens if we go into our system and we say navigation on. That looks like it's doing something. Maybe not. I can't tell. feel like we're up a little high. Throttle's a little high. Okay, pull it back here just a touch. Now, we're definitely not where we're going. Did I autopilot on? Yeah, autopilot's on. And then if I do the heading bug, I can just drive it with a heading bug. Okay. And then we're going to do altimeter. It's a bit windy. Okay. Let's see about getting our bug, get us into this pattern a little better. All right, that eye tracking is just really much worse than it was with the old system. They got some bugs to work out. Okay. My goal is to get as much juice out of this. Oh. Propeller's already at 100%. So there's not a lot more juice to get out of her. So we're just going for 42 nautical miles. It's a long trip, people. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. I see some folks have hit that like button. Much obliged. Much obliged. So if I put this, bring down the RPM a touch, put this in navigation mode, heading GPS mode, nothing seems to be happening. That's very interesting. All right, let's see. Our altimeter isn't moving, so we're going to turn it on. And what was the height that we need to be at? According to our waypoints, we need to be at 1,557. So we'll go ahead and set this to 1,600. And we'll go ahead and turn on V-speed. And with V-speed on, nope, that's not working either. So now we'll go ahead and, oh wait, do we have an vertical speed on? Vertical path tracking mode. Indicated airspeed mode. All right, so that's not working. It wouldn't be level. It'd be vertical speed mode, but then how would you change? If you've already set the speed that you, the height that you want, how would you tell it to go to that height? Altitude hold mode is on. Here we go. Vertical speed, and then we're going to drop this like this. There we go. Pull back on our throttle again. There we are. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Goodness, that keeps coming up. So let's come back a bit more. And let's adjust our heading bug over a bit more. All right, I'm going to bring up our altitude to 1600. And that will match our waypoints. If I'm looking correctly, yes. I have the EFB right here on another screen, just off screen. And honestly, while I'm doing this, I would love to see if my little nav will work with this as well. I don't think it will. Well, let's open it up and see what happens. You are connected to MS 2024, but no scenery library database was found for the simulator. Either install the related simulator and load the scenery library base from the scenery library or copy scenery library base from another computer. All right, I'm definitely going to want to see that dialog again. The online elevation data, which is used by default for the elevation profile, is limited and has some small issues. Well, it seems to be working, so I'm not going to complain. Because as far as I can tell, I can see my plane. It says I'm 1,603, and that looks accurate. So, little nav map is doing its job, and I'm happy about it. So that's cool. Sweet. All right. Hello. All right. Let's go ahead and get back on beacon by moving our bootang over just slightly. I'm very confused why the RPM is so high. So let's just bring back the propeller just a touch and see if that helps it. That looks like it's doing something. Okay. Now, let's try to get back into our area here. Okay. Ustmale is what I'm looking for. Ustmale. Where is Ustmale? There it is. Okay. Controlled IFR, VFR, ATC clearance required, transponder required, Class C, 24,500, unlimited altitude, airspace Brussels, lower CTA. Okay. Airspace VFR prohibited. That's interesting. Okay. Progress. A little bit. So, how do I stay on the stats for this one? Nav aids. Airport. Airspaces, user points, runways, procedures. Has no approach. Oh, that's interesting. I was looking to see if there was an approach. Okay, so I'm assuming I'm probably going to be coming in runway 23, but we'll find out here in a second. Definitely a windy night. Boy, I hope it has lights. I have such a track record right now for having terrible landings at night. And frankly, this isn't even night. This is supposed to be sunrise. Like at 5:30 in the morning or something like that. Whew, spicy. 13 nautical miles to go. It's a long flight, man. So... Okay. Hopefully that's going to do its job. I'm losing my little nav for a bit. Didn't really need it in the first place, but... it's going to gather data together. Feel like we're tracking off a little bit. Wind is throwing us around a little. Okay. Let's course correct. Yo, baller. What? That was weird. What? What? Oh, I'm out of fuel. How am I out of fuel? How am I out of fuel? I'm out of fuel. I am out of so much fuel. Oh, wait. Okay. No, I'm fully out of fuel. Wow. Goodness. Oh. What? I'm 5 nautical miles away. There is no way I'm making it. Oh no.
Zulu, Romeo traffic. Cub crafters Oscar Oscar Kilo Bravo uniform.
How did this happen?
1700, inbound to land. Runway 05. Echo Bravo, Zulu Romeo.
There is no way I'm going to float in that far. Oh, I am so dead. I I mean, like, I'm stalling right now. Oh, no. Are you serious? I'm going to try this one more time. Oh. Oh. Oh, nope. Now we're really out. Oh, no. Oh, man. Shucks. Oh, just gliding to my death. Oh, is my game crashing? Oh, my. What? What is going on? Yeah. Oh, my game is completely what? No. I can't even save it if I wanted to. Oh, no. Nope. It's as oh, no. Oh. Sheesh. I am not winning at all with the last couple flights. Wow, how did I run out of gas? Sheesh. Oh, wow. All right, bathroom break, and then I'll come back and try again, I guess. Ridiculous.